Hey guys. On second thought, I decided to not do this video live. I wanted to do the Z Saber justice, so I'm taking it back to post and enjoy me slaughtering all of these robot masters with the Z Saber. Should be fun. The Z Saber is pretty much necessary for me wanting to do this video in one video as opposed to having to break it up, because even with the Z Saber it's going to be 15 minutes long almost on the dot. So, but yeah, you see how the Z Saber makes quick work of robot masters still. Wow, it's just, I can't explain how satisfying it is after all of this to finally just destroy with no remorse all of these robot masters. Oh, Neon Tiger's the worst though. That's why I went to him second. I meant to go to him first. This guy gives me the most problems, but thankfully he decides to shoot his little gun this time instead of hop up on the walls and decoy, which is the biggest problem. So I want to talk about a couple of interesting challenges that the Z Saber poses. It's a great weapon, and it definitely makes the game way easier, but there's a couple things that are just a little tricky about it. One of them is that you can't shoot it off the wall, or rather you can, but it's not going to go the way you want it to. It's just going to go off the screen. And the second thing is that it takes a long time to shoot. Like longer than a fully charged charge shot. Well, it doesn't take long to shoot, but it takes a long time to recover from it. And I think we'll see that, yeah, in versus Tunnel Rhino here. Tunnel Rhino moves so freaking fast that when he's going back and forth, that it's hard to pick just the right spot to get him with this thing. That's why I'm not shooting him yet. And then I just end up paying for it, and then I remember, oh, it's only going to take 2 shots to kill him anyways. And that's really the philosophy to follow when using the Z Saber. It's only going to take 2 shots, man. Just get in there and jack him up with it. There, nice. Fantastic. So yeah, I guess something else I want to say is I want to fact check myself a little bit from the regular ending video. It's true that Megaman X3 came out in January '96, but it's the fact of the matter about the 64 is that it actually came out 5 months later. But I still stand by everything I said. Watch me just glitching this guy out even though I have the beam saber. Isn't that just like beating a dead horse? I don't know. I regret nothing. But yeah, as a matter of fact, here's a couple other games that mattered that came out after even the 64 was made. Harvest Moon came out after the 64 came out. Kirby's Dream Land 3 came out afterwards. And then, most importantly, the game I totally even forgot about is Rockman and Forte. That game came out in '98. I don't even know what that says about anything. All I'm going to assume it says is the staying power of the Super Nintendo in Japan. They must love that shit over there. But yeah, Rockman Forte was a good game. I really wish they would do more with bass. I mean, I feel like they probably just did whatever they thought bass could do with like Zero. And then Axel came along. Bass was way better than Axel, that's for sure. What a weird character Axel is. For me, he's like a metaphor of the direction that video games took. You know? But, wait, never mind. Oh man. So this sword. I love this sword. Oh, it's so much fun. Even though I mess up right here. Gravity Beetle, always a noble adversary. How about that though? 1998? What were they thinking? I don't know, man. And there's a lot of backstory in there too. You know, like Wily making bass, and he also made Zero. You know what? It seems like Dr. Wily was on a roll. I think he might have been the real genius. You know, you gotta think so, man. He made Zero and bass. Those guys are both pretty good. I would hesitate to take Mega Man over either of those two. He's got a double jump. It's brilliant. Why wouldn't you give Mega Man X a double jump? I don't know. I guess it just wasn't in the capacity for him. So yeah, this guy makes me look kind of silly. Like I got you now, ha! Oh, but, you know, it's hard to look bad when it only takes 2 hits to kill bosses, right? I don't care, because I get a cool dash and I'm right there. And that shield just comes up. It's like, you're nothing less than like a robot god right here. With all this crazy stuff. What if I had full sub-tanks? Yeah, it would just be too much, man. Like, it's like, who wants to go? I don't know. So yeah, what else can you really say about the Mega Man X series? It's weird, but I feel like it's slowed down after the Super Nintendo games, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with the simplicity of the graphics. You know, are there still like frames in 3D games? I mean, I guess there are, but it's, you know, there's frames and there's frames, you know. I mean, unless you're talking about like, well, unless you're, whatever, you know what I mean. Okay, that's a little bad, whatever. But everything's so much more crisp when you only have to work in art, you know? Like, you can draw each picture, you're not manipulating like a 3D model. It's almost like it's less smooth, but it's more crisp. I don't know. It's hard to talk about. So yeah, just going through all these robot masters, just melting them like butter. I guess that's the end though. Finally. What more can you say about all those guys? That's the 3rd time that they've each been fought. I finally get through all these freaking things except the first one. Pretty happy about that. And then I just run into this guy. Whatever. Takes damage to save time. So, Doppler actually becomes a little bit more tricky with the Z-Saber. Not really, because, I mean, let's face it, the Z-Saber just does ridiculous damage. But since it does damage over time, he can block, he can restore it with that green shield, which means it takes more than 2 hits to kill him. Oh, isn't that something? And also that lag I was talking about after you shoot the Z-Saber, he can get you with one of those balls. And look at this BS. That doesn't hit him. Why? Why doesn't that hit him? That was right on. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of rough sailing at the beginning there, but it doesn't matter because just look at all that damage. Just look at it, that health just go away. It's like, what are you doing, man? What are you even doing trying to fight me? Got this Z-Saber. It really makes you wonder though. What damage Zero could have done with that thing if he could have gotten out in the real world. Yeah. It's a pretty BA lightsaber right there, man. Yeah, got some more text. Storyline's all the same as it was before. But the storyline does change a little bit now that Zero's dead when we go to fight Sigma. Looking forward to it. Very last password. Thank goodness. Passwords are cool, but I'm glad to see him go. The password music in this game sucks, you know that? Some games had cool password music. X2 even had way better password music. And X1 probably did too, by default, because this password music is terrible. Oh man. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. Just taking hits. And you can have some too. Alright, so Zero doesn't show up right there because he's gone. He's getting healed up for the Megaman X4. Oh man, so here we go, finally at Sigma. If I was wise, I would have shot off my 2 earlier shots before jumping in that door. But who cares? It's the freaking Z-Saber. This guy's no better. He's gonna go down too. He's gonna go down like the rest of them. It just takes a little bit more tricky maneuvering. But nothing too bad. Just get up in there and jack him up like usual. If I had sunk down a little bit lower on the wall there, I could have hit him with that shot from behind. I'm kind of mad that I didn't do that, but it really doesn't matter. So that's the end of Sigma Form 1. I feel like I handled that fight pretty well, considering I was just coming off all those freaking bosses. I was like, yes, alright, going pretty good so far. But, what's gonna happen now? I don't know. This guy's form still has the same problems with the Z-Saber, but I mean, can you really call them problems? I mean, it takes 2 hits, man. Just gotta bide your time, look for an opening. It's like Rocky. Oh, but I freaking missed right there. Really? That should have hit him, I think. I'm pretty sure that should have hit him. But, oh, even if you gotta trade a hit, who cares? Who cares, man? Oh, it's just... Oh, the Beam Saber. I love it. I entitled this movie An Ode to the Beam Saber. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty badass that I just got through all this and I just jacked up all these guys so far. Feeling pretty good. Feeling like I'm just gonna nail this jump up to the top here. I'm like, yes, I'm just not gonna get hit this time. I'm just gonna nail it. I'm gonna show off how you can actually outrun this head if you get up there fast enough. This head doesn't have anything on me. I just took out everyone with the freaking Beam Saber. I'm the freaking man. Let's go. Gonna air dash up here. Oh wait. Oh no. I missed it by a little bit. I didn't quite get it there. I didn't quite get up all the way. I kind of missed. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's alright. I got the golden armor. I take like 75% less damage. Damn, it's a dead end. And Zero's dead. What's gonna happen? How is this gonna be handled now that... Oh. What the... Oh, man, I'm feeling pretty helpless right now. Oh, it's Dr. Doppler! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Dr. Doppler! Damn, isn't that just a twist out of left field? No. I don't know, maybe. Make up your own mind. Were you surprised? So yeah, you know, some redemption for Dr. Doppler. Good for him. Good for this guy. I kind of like this ending better. You know, because I mean, Zero's always around. But, how about, you know, just the human touch of redemption for Dr. Doppler? Alright in my book, Dr. Doppler. But, you still kind of screwed everything up. So yeah, taken back out to the ending. And what more is there to say? If you can't tell, I've started to run out of things to say. But you know what? I had a really good time making this LP, and I hope that you all enjoyed it at least half as much. But at the same time, I'm really glad to be done with it. I look forward to doing another game. Not sure what it'll be yet. Kind of throwing some things around. Maybe Pocky and Rocky. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. But you know what? That's Megaman X3. Great game. And I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Go do something productive.